Today's video is going to be a little bit different than our normal ones. We're going to go over my cloth diapering routine with little Miss Avery. The purpose of this video is just to show you how we cloth diaper. I've gotten questions before, like, what's your whole routine? Like, what's the thing? So I thought I would make this. Also, my best friend and her husband are welcoming their first baby in a couple of weeks, and she's gonna cloth diaper them, and I'm not there to help her. So now, Stephanie, you can watch this as many times as you want. And it's like I'm in your nursery with you, all right? Cool. And if you're not Stephanie, maybe you're just interested in cloth diapering, and this will still be helpful for you. If you're new here, welcome, I'm Liz. I'm a nurse practitioner, and I normally do like nursing videos and all the vlogs along that, but today we're doing a throwback to back in the day when I made other cloth diaper related videos in the very beginning of my YouTube career. All right, enough about all that. Let's jump right into it, and I'll show you how we've been doing cloth diapers now for about a year and a half. All right, so the first thing you're gonna need to do if you're thinking about cloth diapering is figuring out what type of cloth diaper. I'm not gonna go into all the different types in this video. There are tons out there. Usually it's like, are you going to have a pocket diaper, an all-in-one, an all-in-two, or are you gonna go with covers? Those are the big, pretty much categories of cloth diapers you can choose from. I'll show you today. We use pocket diapers because we found they were the easiest. They resembled regular diapers the most, where you stuff them, and then when you go to use them, you just grab it, put them on the baby, and then when you're done, take them off. No stuffing at the time, no folding, no any origami, anything. It was easy for daycare. They could approach it like a regular diaper. So if you're looking for a simple solution, I've really liked pockets. They've been super easy to get clean, but like I said, you do you. You find yours. We'll be using pockets as an example in this video, but no fear, if you're not using pockets, most of the information in this video will still be very applicable, whether you're using covers, all-in-ones, all that good stuff. All right, let me show you real quick what a pocket looks like, and then we'll move on to how we store them. So we have a few different types of pocket diapers. I have several videos on what types of pocket diapers I like the best, videos on inserts, and where we buy our cloth diapers, and I will link all of those in the description box down below in case you're interested. So here we have an Alva and a Bum Genius, and pockets just look like this. The stuffing goes inside here. You stuff it after you wash it. Now let's talk about that for a second. I'm gonna stuff one for you real quick, just in case you've never seen it. So you pull these puppies out of the washer, and you make piles, and you have your piles of all your inserts. I have two here because my daughter is 1.5, so she has more pee than your little newborn if you have a baby. But you take your insert in one hand, and it'll slide in the easiest if the back of your hand goes against the back shell of the diaper. And I usually just hold my hand steady and pull the diaper up over my arm. That way you're moving the diaper and your hand holding the insert stays in the same spot. And that just makes it so it tugs less. And there you go. You can like flatten it out if you need to, but that is basically how you assemble a pocket diaper, and you just do it over and over again until you have all of them. And then you can fold it up, wing, wing, roll, roll, pull the flaps over the sides. 1, 2, there we go. Store it like this, and then when you're ready to use it, you just open it like a regular diaper. There we go. Same thing with these guys. The Alvas are nice because you can kind of button them closed, which is a fun feature, but same exact thing, stuff it the exact same way. All right, now let's talk real quick about how you store your diapers, how many you might need. That is completely up to you. We have 40 diapers. We do diaper laundry once every 6 to 7-ish days. Yes, diapers. Good job, big helper. But this is gonna totally depend on what you wanna do. Do you wanna have less? Do you wanna pay less for your stash and then wash more frequently? For my husband and I, we both work, so we were just like, let's get 40 of them, and then we only have to do this like once a week. But like I said, if you wanna do more than that, then you would just wash more often. That's totally fine. Our diapers have held up all really, really well. So washing them a bunch of times, I wouldn't be worried about that. It's just kind of how much time you wanna put forward. But think about this. Folding diaper laundry is always, you're kind of thinking like, I don't know if I wanna do that. Friends, folding diaper laundry is the chore that you can be like, I'm gonna go fold the diapers, and you get to go lock yourself in your room and watch 30 to 40 minutes of uninterrupted Netflix while you fold diapers. So that is a chore that we fight over, is who gets to fold the diaper laundry. So in case that's something you're thinking of, like, I don't know if I wanna do that, like that sounds like a hassle, 30 minutes of uninterrupted Netflix, okay? Reason enough to do cloth diapers right there. Okay, next let's look at how we store these. Again, this is something that is totally based on whatever is gonna work for you and your family. If you go on Pinterest, What is she doing? There are going to be so many different options for storing your cloth diapers. This is what worked best for us. It's a little cart. We got it from IKEA. They also sell them at Target, and they probably even have them on Amazon. I will link this one. I'll try to find this one and link it down below, or one like it. And I like this because we fold all of our diapers up. You see this rack and this rack are for diapers. And then this top rack, I think Avery was just reorganizing. We put essentials for, you know, baby. A lot of the baby butt supplies. Usually we have our butt spatula for the diaper cream, you know, a hairbrush, Purell, you never know. Some more butt cream and our wipes. And then that's like sitting right next to our changing table. So everything is all right there. So we've really liked that cart solution. But again, you can do absolutely whatever floats your boat, okay? It's all very versatile. Again, this is just what I do. Certainly not what you need to do, just kind of what has worked for us in the past. Also, while we're talking about price, cloth diapers, once you go into this rabbit hole, the prices can be super high, down to as low as like $5 a pop. I have ones, Alvas, that are $5. I will have a whole video on where I bought mine from. You can go check it out if you want, as well as my favorites, where I talked more about like kind of the price and what I liked about them. But honestly, guys, my $5 Alvas I like just as much as my Bum Genius, which were 25 a pop. So going back to the 40 diaper thing, 40 diapers sounds like a ton, but if you think about 40 diapers, maybe they're like $5 to $7 a piece. You're looking at $200 to $300 once versus, you know, the cost of diapers, which is astronomical. That's how we got into this whole thing. I was in NP school when we had Avery, and I was like, we gotta find somewhere to cut this cost. Diapers it was, and we've actually really liked it. And you kind of saved the planet a little, so that's cool. All right, now let's look at seeing how we actually get one of these diapers onto a baby. And we're going to hope that our, a volunteer is agreeable. Okay. Let's lay down, let's change your diaper. Thank you. Sometimes we have to bribe our agreeable volunteers. All right, so when you put the baby on the diaper, you wanna make sure that the back of the diaper isn't too high up their back. If you can kind of feel her hip bone is right here, and you can feel it on your baby, and this sits right above their hip bone. The next thing you're gonna do is pull the bottom of the diaper out and squeeze the crotch here, because cloth diapers are kind of thick. That's kind of just how they're made. You just give it a little bit of a squeeze, and that's gonna get it into the folds of their legs, because you want it to sit in the underwear line if you were thinking of like us. So you just pull it up, you squeeze it so that it fits right in between there. See how it kind of goes in like that? Pull it up and pull it tight. You wanna pull these side wings down over their hips as much as you can. And then, let's see where our other, you're sitting on your wing. Pull this while you're holding down this wing, pull up the strap, pull it tight and over, and you secure the hip first. Okay, so you do that one, and then you come over here on this side, pull the wing down, pull the flap out, and you secure the hip, so the bottom button first. We'll go tight on that one. All right, now you have both hips, so the bottom buttons, and this is gonna change for every diaper. On this diaper, these are the rise snaps, these three, and these 2 rows are how you adjust. Now, the belly does not have to be at the same level as the hip. So for her, her hips are small. Our hips are tight, but I'm gonna put this one just on her belly because this is where the snap fits the most comfortably. You want it to be snug, but not pinching them. So over here, rather than going right above the snap, we're gonna go one backwards. Yes, thank you. That way, it's not pinching her belly and it's snug. So you can see on the belly, this is what we want. We want it to be snug when we put our hands in there. The other thing you wanna check is there space around the leg? Obviously, you would not have your onesie on under here. There's no space between the leg on either side, so we're good there. And on her back, if we sit her up, you can see that it's not so tight that it's pinching into her. It just kind of sits, because you don't want a bunch of mushrooming out around the diaper, if that makes sense. And that is how you get the diaper on the tiny human. Okay, baby is changed, but now you have this other diaper that you took off of the baby. What are you going to do with it? Let me show you where we keep all of our dirty diapers. Again, this is just what we do, not necessarily what you have to do. We went to Costco and waited till one of these puppies was on sale, and it's a automatic raising lid trash can that we put a reusable diaper pail liner in. I'll link those. I will link both of those down below. And we use that to store our cloth diapers. We then have a regular lift the top trash can for the wipes, because we just do regular old wipes. Normal world, you have two options. Is this a pee-pee diaper or a poopy diaper? Let's go with option one first, then we'll talk about the poop. With pocket diapers, I find it's easier to unstuff now. So you just unstuff, open up your trash can or hamper, whatever you're using to store your diaper, toss those in. This is clean, so I'm not gonna actually toss it in, but there's all the dirties in there. So pee-pee diapers, super easy. Unstuff, throw in. If you have an all-in-one, just throw it in. If you have a cover, you just throw the inserts in, you keep your cover, and you go on. Now let's talk about the one that probably scares you more, the poopy. Poopy diapers, the hurdle that I feel like I was the most fearful of, and most people are probably the most fearful of when they're tackling this journey. They're like, I don't wanna deal with the poop. You can deal with the poop, my friends. But before I show you what makes our poop tolerable, let me just tell you, if you are exclusively breastfeeding, and I mean the only thing going in that baby's mouth food-wise is breast milk, you don't have to rinse your diapers, which sounds totally gross, but breast milk is actually totally water soluble, and you can just throw that in your washing machine. I know it sounds gross. It took me a couple tries, and then I was so tired, I embraced it. I was like, let's try this, you know? I'm just gonna go for it. And it actually worked. No residue, nothing. So if you are only breastfeeding that baby, until something else goes in their mouth, it's totally fine. And as long as you've been breastfeeding for like the last week exclusively, that's fine. It's not like, oh my gosh, they had formula when they were really little, now there's here, that was Avery. That's fine, it's out of their system. As long as you are feeding them only breast milk, totally fine to just throw the entire poopy diaper once you pull the innards out into the diaper pail, which I know it's gonna be really hard to get over mentally. You're gonna be like, no, that's nasty. And then you'll be really tired and you'll just do it and you'll be like, this is great. Now, if your baby drinks formula, or as soon as a puff or an oatmeal flake touches that baby, it's no longer water soluble. Still a totally wonderful option. Fed baby is best baby, but you have to rinse your diapers first, because then the poop's not water soluble and your washing machine will be very, very sad. So in order to tackle the poopy in our home, we chose to go the diaper sprayer route, which I know is all bougie and not everyone's into that, and some people just like dunk and swish. That's perfectly acceptable. Obviously you just need to get the poop off, but I was like, I need to go the diaper sprayer route. This is our diaper sprayer. It hooks up to your toilet, and we bought this nice shield for it. So you stick the shield in the toilet. I just hold, it has this clip, I don't even use that. Put the diaper there, you pull out your diaper sprayer and spray off the poopy, wring out the excess wet, and then go plop it in your diaper pail. Is the poop probably the worst part of cloth diapering? Yes. Can you handle it? Absolutely, yes. Some people use dishwashing gloves, like the yellow ones or something, in their bathroom so they don't have to touch the poop like when you're wringing it or rinsing it. I don't know. I thought maybe we would, but I found it's one of those things where it's like, you touch so many nasty things as a parent that you're just kind of like over it, and it's your own kid's poo, so you're kind of like, whatever. Other kids, no go, total different game changer, but it's your own kid's poo, whatever. You touch it, meh, you get over it. But you could use gloves. I just found that then I would have to clean the gloves, and it was one more step I didn't want to do. But there we go, our nice rinsed diaper goes back in the diaper pail. Just remember to do rinse it out, or like wring it out a little bit, which I know, nasty, but whatever, because you don't want all that moisture in your diaper pail. All right, now we have a foundation of kind of like how many you might need, where you're gonna keep them, how to get them on the human, off the humans, dealt with when they've been soiled. Now let's talk about cleaning them. So cleaning your cloth diapers is one of those things that the internet is like, there's all the information on. I will tell you what resource I used and have found very helpful. You don't have to use it, friends. If you want a different one, go for it. I have always liked using Fluff Love University's washer index. So on that, you go on, I'll leave the link down below. You go in, you put in your exact washer, and it tells you how much detergent to use and what settings to use on your washer. Now I know some people are not a huge fan of Fluff Love. I'm a type A personality, and I need someone to give me clear instructions of like, you need to hit these exact buttons. So for me, it's been really great. I've used 4 different washers throughout my cloth diapering experience, and it's had all of them, and it's been able to give me helpful information to navigate my way through all of them. Most diaper routines will have you do 2 washes. The first is a pre-wash. It's a quicker one. It just kind of gets most of this dirtiness out. And the second is the more thorough wash where things are really, really getting clean. Now, I'm not gonna go into a whole wash routine. There's lots of videos on that. I'll list my favorite resources down below on how I wash, but like I said, I really do Fluff Love University's wash routine. I use Tide powder detergent because I found that kind of combats some of the water hardness and it gets things really clean. And sometimes if I'm feeling real fancy, in the second wash, I'll add some scent boosters just to kind of make things smell fresh. After they go in the wash, I either dry them in my dryer, or if it's sunny outside, I really like to put them outside. As much as you can get your diapers outside, I think that's helpful. Eventually they just kind of get this like musty smell from being pooped and peed in so much. Putting them outside has the added benefit of they can get some fresh air. They usually smell good as new. Second of all, the sun bleaches them. So your diapers might be totally clean, but they might just have some interesting stains in them sometimes, especially if you have like if you have young baby poop. The sun will bleach those right out and get them looking great. Or maybe you like have a zinc stain from a diaper cream. Any of those, the sun will fix right up and they'll smell fresh as a daisy. So if you can string those up outside, sometimes that is a lovely way to dry them, although it does take longer. So that's only really if you have, you know, time in your home. Oh, the only other thing I forgot to say was butt paste. We were talking about zinc, it jogged my memory. I really like this Boudreaux's butt paste, the natural green one. You can use this with cloth diapers. You cannot use butt paste, any kind of butt cream that has petroleum in it, because it is a repellent and it will make the diapers not absorbent. Fear not, if you do this and you do get regular diaper cream on, you send them somewhere, grandma accidentally puts some on their butt, it's fine. Just use a little bit of that Dawn dish soap, scrub it in with a toothbrush and it'll come out. But for your normal baby booty, you want to put on some of this Boudreaux's butt paste, and you probably want to do it with a baby spatula, because isn't that the most fun thing ever? Putting butt cream on your baby with a spatula. Okay, I will link both of these down below in case you're interested. That's my favorite butt cream to go with cloth diapers. Last thing I want to cover real quick is, what are you doing when you go out and about with your child and they wear cloth diapers? Wet bags. I will link my favorite ones down below. They're a little bit smaller than the one I just showed you, and they fit really well in your diaper bag. They fit in your purse, wherever you need, and you can throw them in there. They're also great for like clothes that have been barfed on or peed through, or all those other lovely things that happen with small children. Throw it in the wet bag. It's safe, it doesn't touch anything else in your bag. So I will link some of those down below, but that's what you do when you're out and about. And that kind of wraps up my basic cloth diapering routine. Like I said, if you're interested, I have way back videos on the types of cloth diapers I use, like the actual brands, the different inserts that there are, my favorite inserts, where I like to buy them, tips for cloth diapering at daycare, as well as how to make some of your Alva or similar diapers smaller so they fit in newborn. I don't think I mentioned, I didn't cloth diaper my newborn. Side note, I waited until she was like 8 pounds and could fit in the regular size diaper. That way I didn't have to buy an extra newborn size of diaper. And I was just real overwhelmed in that first month, and like, I just needed to adapt to being a parent and having this new human in my life rather than doing cloth diapers on top of it. So just remember, that is an option. You don't have to do newborn cloth diapering if you just need a month to like settle in. It'll be totally fine. All right, I think that's all the tips I have for you. That's kind of our cloth diapering routine. Hope this was helpful for you. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. And if you're new here, welcome. Like I said, I'm Liz. Normally my content's more like nursing, nurse practitioner, all that related. So hey, if you're into that and like watching my life as an FNP, consider subscribing. I would love to have you. Stephanie and Matt, congratulations on your little love. Hopefully this helps you and everyone else who might be thinking about cloth diapers kind of have some kind of a way. Remember, this is just how we did it, not necessarily how you have to do it. Good luck, you can do this. The internet is your friend. I'll link all my resources again down below. Special thanks to you. You were a great volunteer. Thank you. You've destroyed your bedroom completely, but you were quiet. We appreciate that. Hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your week, and I'll see you later.